And you're going to sit here and tell me that Hank Paulson doesn't care about his $500 million? That doesn't concern him at all? That's not part of his motivation? His $500 million? Oh, come on, man. On which planet? And what did I tell you yesterday? I said, somebody better look into this thing, because you're telling me Hank Paulson has got it sitting in a bank getting 2%? That he's all liquid on the $500 million? No way! And I find out today, thank God somebody did do some reporting on it, it turns out, no, he has it in a blind trust. And we know how blind those trusts are. In fact, Hank Paulson knows that a lot of his money in that blind trust is in Goldman Sachs, the company he used to run. The very next company that was going to go under before Hank Paulson came up with the brilliant idea of doing a financial bailout with our money for Goldman Sachs. Oh, come on, people, wakey, wakey. Remember the blind trust Bill Frist had of all his money in his company, in his family's hospital companies? And then he skewed legislation in their favor and then said, oh, no, it's in a blind trust. But you know all the money's in your company, family company. He's like, yeah, but it's in a blind trust. No, then it's not blind. It's not blind then. You know where the money is. And Dick Cheney has it in a blind trust in Halliburton. I mean, come on, man. So now it turns out Hank Paulson has a lot of his money in a blind trust sitting in Goldman Sachs. And we're shocked to find out that he has a $700 billion bailout plan just as the next company that's going to go under is Goldman Sachs. We got to be less naive than this. And it's not just us. More importantly, the mainstream press and the national TV and news outlets have to tell people here, hey, whoa, time out. Let's take a look at this Paulson guy again and see what his real motivations are. Even if you don't think he's crooked and you don't think that he's self-interested, it's at least relevant to discuss. If I got $500 million somewhere, I'd be crazy not to worry about it. It's a natural human instinct. So let's at least have that discussion, figure out where his money is, where his interests are, and whether that affects him. If you don't ask that question, you're being negligent.